Sandman with RTS Guru here with a little video to show everybody why you should never give up in ranked. Situation was here that Lee Sin called top, Shrimper didn't care, Mumu also didn't want to let him jungle, so Lee Sin went bottom with me, Janna, to support, to fight not one, but two range carries. And as you see, Mumu wasn't quite happy with the situation. Vlad ended up dying, protecting blue at level 1. We decided we'll come steal theirs, because Mumu's a pretty smart guy and knows what he's doing. Obviously. The situation looked pretty dire for a while. Everyone was quite angry, much screaming and yelling on in the TeamSpeak. Lee Sin and I just didn't know what to do. Tristana with the support would have been hell on earth in the first place, but we had a Teemo as the support, which, as unconventional as it sounds, pretty painful. I mean, as you can see, we're getting zoned quite a bit. It was a perilous situation, but we're Lee Sin Janna. You can pretty much have everything. Just walk out of it, flash, it's just... You die, it's a problem. It's a problem. It's quite funny as well. I'm not sure what do Namir means, but this continues for quite some time. In the meantime, try again, right? We do actually man up, and because I took exhaust, we managed to get a kill. I managed a little bit of a clutch, not really a clutch shield because it just came off a cooldown, but yeah, we're starting to make things happen. Despite what seems to be a losing game. I mean, we walked into this with Lee Sin for our range carry versus a lane that has an extremely large amount of range harass. But we played our strengths, go a little ballsy, go hard to the paint, and we definitely mopped the floor with them. It should be winning at this point. Should be. I mean, everybody's angry. Jack's coming in to kill us when we're at really low health. It's just a bad situation, right? No, it's okay. And, you know, you'd think that they might learn from the first mistake of being very aggressive. No. I mean, the guy's a truck, but even trucks can break down. Especially when you get hit with the Lee Sin resonating strike under the turret. But, that's not the end of it. You'll see right here that, we just keep sticking around. And the shields give us so much effective HP. We can just pull off some of the most ballsy moves you'll ever see. Right here, Lee Sin should have died. He really should have. He overextended and was being a complete idiot. But luckily, Mumu stopped typing in all chat long enough to give us a bit of a gank. And we do a little bit of crazy things. That really wasn't worth it at all. But Lee was pretty zealous at that point. There was much cheering and much despair to be had in the TeamSpeak. So we were okay with this, and you know we were pushing it to the limit, walking away with 66 HP. Pretty stellar. Now, one thing about ranked is that everybody tries pretty hard, so to conform to that motto, try to take objectives when you can. You know, Vlad, Vlad's pretty good at buying time. Pool, dying. Well, everyone wants to kill Vlad, you know, the Hemomancer. So we grab a quick dragon, and you gotta know when to make proper sacrifices, if you will. Now, when we were running out of there, we wanted to keep moving behind us because honestly, we weren't too thrilled with him at all. And his death, while bad, would make us happy. And you know, as a support, you occasionally have to know when to make really aggressive plays that could theoretically give your team an advantage. Now there, I just walked into a bush because I knew I had the tools to survive whatever happened and thus secure a triple kill for my team. Would that have happened if I put a ward in the bush? Hell no. But you just don't run quick, Janna. It's fine. And, you know, if you have a sufficient enough lead, you could always just wreak a little bit of havoc with the people who might have caused you a lot of stress. Say for locking in a jungle when a top lane Lee Sin gets kicked out of his position and has to, you know, go in the jungle. It's definitely okay to do that. On accident, of course. It has nothing to do with you being bad at Janna. You know, and to further go along with the theory of taking advantage of any little victory you could get, you gotta know when to take Baron along with Dragon. You also have to know when to not run away like a giant coward and turn around and fight when you have an overwhelming advantage. And occasionally, you gotta take one for the team and die. Second death, maybe. But obviously, if you're a Janna, please don't ult when a Mumu can ult and kill people. It's really not nice. Now, right here you might have seen that it looks like I ulted to no avail, but what I actually did was bait the Tryndamere into staying around to fight because he caused all this turmoil in the first place. And, you know, if you don't rage, you don't type in chat too much, you stick with it, even when you're supporting a range carried Lee Sin, you might just keep people busy enough, long enough, to get a hyper carry fed. You know? And that's a great thing to see. And then something like this might happen. You know, you might actually hear this little noise, and a lady might say from the skies.
Victory.
And, you know, just stick with it, people. Don't rage. What's the moral of the video, may I ask? Basically, when you go into ranked, go in with a grain of salt. Make sure that you realize that the only difference between ranked and normal is the fact that there's a possibility other people might see a ranking attached to your name. There's literally no difference between a ranked and a normal match other than what we attribute to it. You know, do your best not to rage too much, and be a force of encouragement and sustainable happiness to your ranked team. The little armada of randomness, and just you know, if you have to, use the rage and the anger and the fuel to strategically annoy the people who might have ruined 40 minutes of your life, and maybe win in the meantime. Just always do your best and have the best intentions at heart, really, and you can't go wrong by yourself, at least when you have those goals in mind. Take care, everyone. This was Sandman with RTS Guru, and have fun in ranked. And remember, always play it out, because like I mentioned, there's a rating attached to these ones.